Hello, my friends. Danny here from the training ground. We have another really fun episode for you today. It's another nutrition testimony, so get excited. We've had our course open for a little over a week now, so if you are interested, I want you to head over to www.ttgnwla.com/nutrition-coaching, and you will see the different options for signing up for our 8-week course right there. It's either a one-time payment of $297, you'll have lifetime access to it, or you can do a 3 different installment payment for $105 every month. So very excited for that. And without further delay, I want you guys to please welcome Gwen Cardone. She is one of our personal trainers here at the training ground, but she does a million other things. She's a mom. She is the queen of beautiful long lines. She's a Pilates instructor. She teaches dance and ballet, and you just watch her move and you see the grace in every single step that she takes. It's awesome just like watching her move around. I'm so jealous sometimes. Gwen, we love you, and I'm thrilled that you are always focused on continued education and bettering yourself, and I'm so pumped that we've found how this nutrition course has helped you with everything that you do. You are always looking to improve your health and your physique and feel better. And I know from talking to you with your experience with our online course, Field Guide to Fat Loss, you have been able to increase your calories and really focus on adding more protein in and finding new ways to do that and overall feeling better and even losing a couple pounds. So without further delay, here is Gwen. And again, everyone, please go check out our nutrition course if you are ready to make a change and do something different with your nutrition this year. It doesn't have to be scary. It can actually be a lot of fun. You know how much I love to talk about food. Okay, here we go. Hi there. My name is Danny Phillips.
I'm Ian Coyer.
I'm Scott LeBlanc.
And this is TTG Radio. The three of us are business partners at a sports performance gym in Northwest Louisiana, and together we are bridging the gap between the worlds of nutrition, personal training, and physical therapy. Now, if you know us, you might call us a perfect storm. We bring a whole lot of energy to the table that's mixed in with a dash of nerdiness,
Rib position of the bottom ribs and the bucket handle ribs, which I wish I could grab my little skeleton guy and bring him over here.
a pinch of science,
I thought the
Like
cartilage
the
pulled away.
costochondral cartilage.
Wow.
and a big old spoonful of straight up goofy.
I wouldn't say a lifesaver.
Not a
You're
lifesaver.
right.
He's
I
been
was
a-
your first lifesaver.
That's
The
fair.
bottom line is this. We're here to share where science meets practical application, aka reality.
Life is hard, but there is a way to live it pain-free and enjoy your health while also having a gourmet cup of coffee or a glass of wine. We're sharing what we've learned along the way with our own trial and error and how we're making progress with ourselves and clients in real time. Are you ready for this ride?
Let's go! Welcome to
Welcome
Welcome.
to TTG Radio.
Well, thank you for being here today, and I'm so excited that you decided to take part in our beta test as, for the nutrition course. Knowing that you're in the health and fitness industry, it's really cool to get your feedback and to know that I know this about you, you're always still learning and
Yes.
wanting to understand more, and then you want to apply it. I know you shared a little bit with me before about what you've learned in the course and how you've applied it, and I would love for you to just share with anybody who is thinking about taking the course, why you decided to take it and what you've gotten out of it.
Great. I decided to take it because I want to learn everything about nutrition because I definitely lack in that area. I know the basics, and of course I have certifications that go over the basics, but it's not in depth. It was enough to just honestly pass the course.
That's what you need.
Right. I'm more of the physical alignment and things like that. It's my specialty. But for myself personally, I know that's where I lack a lot.
And that's awesome that you know that about yourself. You're like, hey, this is what I need.
Yes, absolutely. And then taking the course, the way you described it, one, I was so happy you read to me.
Oh, yeah, you're welcome.
I was really nervous. I'm going to do this course. It's one more thing that I want to do that I have to do.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, well, I have homework and then I have to read these PowerPoints. And no, you read them for me.
I did. I read them to you.
What I would do is put my computer up, and after I put the kids to sleep, I would do the PowerPoints. And then I was able to do other things and look at the PowerPoints and be read to. So I didn't have to make special time out of the day just to do it. Because finding, honestly, 20 minutes can be hard sometimes.
Oh my God. It's ridiculous. You could even make that 20 minutes and then somehow it gets blown over.
I'm getting ready, maybe doing the dishes a couple of nights and things like that. I was able to do that as well. Multitasking.
Perfect. That's what I wanted. Simplicity. I wanted it to fit into the busy lifestyle that we all seem to have and can't get away from.
Very much. So I love that part. I also love that it wasn't one of those things where I felt ashamed of myself.
Good.
Where you didn't like pick on me. That's not your personality anyways, but I didn't feel shamed.
Good.
After I did every lesson. Sometimes you do these things and it's like, well, now I have to change my entire life because I'm a failure. It wasn't like that at all. I really like that aspect. For me, as far as the course in general, the protein part was super important. And then when I was doing like my calculations for myself, I was like, I'm really calorie deficient. It's pretty bad. When I started doing the protein, that's been my main focus, is adding protein to my diet.
Awesome.
It was crazy. My workouts didn't feel as hard. I had more energy. I'm like, oh wow, like I could go, and I'm not a big upper body strength person, but I noticed my push-ups were deeper. I was able to get just a couple of degrees, which is a lot for me.
But it's the little things.
Yes.
That's so specific. Yes. I love it.
So I love that. Of course, that was one of those instant things. And then also my energy level was higher, which was really great.
Music to my ears. I'm all about increasing energy, decreasing stress, boosting that bandwidth. Like, how can we save more time? But how can we do it and not feel like our lifestyle is being deprived? Right. And you can.
And that's one thing. Another thing I did with the information you've given me is change the way I thought about my food. Instead of focusing on cut the sugar, cut this, I was like, well, let me stop. Because every time I focus on cut the sugar, I want more sugar. Oh man, well, I'm going to give that brownie up tomorrow. But tonight I'm stressed out. The kids have just drove me to my limit. So I'm going to eat it before I go to bed. The other night, instead of thinking sugar, I thought protein. So I had strawberries and yogurt with added protein.
Love it.
So that's what I had instead. Of course, then I felt better about myself because I'm like, oh yay, I got the protein in and not the brownies. So
and you still had some sweetness. I felt satisfied, right?
I did. And proud.
Beautiful. Even better. Yes. Even better.
It was a win-win. It was crazy. I think just within 2 weeks of changing, I dropped 4 pounds.
Oh, wow.
And that's adding more food.
Eating more.
Yes, eating more protein. That was crazy to me because I could see a leaner line, which is what I strive for.
Yep.
Of course, being a mom, I gained a lot of weight with both my kids. I was high risk with both of them. Of course, the loose skin thing is one thing I had to realize too. Loose skin is not fat.
Correct. It is not.
It is. So it will always kind of be there. But seeing the lines underneath it has been very satisfying and super inspirational for myself because it makes me want to do more. I'm on the right track finally.
You are.
That was good. Oh, and then my inflammation. You know, I've always come to a little bit saying I feel inflamed. My inflammation has gone down a lot.
Congratulations. I know we really have. We've talked about it over a year. I remember us having conversations about Starbucks. And how to change up the drinks and whatnot because of that. So,
well, I don't want it anymore.
Look at you go.
That's the crazy part is I don't have that craving.
Oh my gosh.
Which is huge. Having that, because that craving is what I've been fighting for so long.
And I think you're not alone. I'm just, like, this is why we do what we do, right? Like, I want to see that long-term sustainable lifestyle. I don't want to see a quick fix that bounces back the next week. I want to hear that you have energy and that you're like wanting to do it this long-term. I want you to feel better for your lifestyle, your kids, whatever you want to do. This is like such a privilege to hear your results. I'm so happy for you.
And it's great. I just need a little bit of Danny in my head. At least every Monday I've noticed because Monday's like the day I'm like, well, let me listen to a podcast or something. And it kind of helps me through the week.
Awesome.
To stay focused. But it's a lot easier because now and I know the palates change. You kind of have to get used to them. But I was eating a lot of protein bars. And I know you had one of your lessons was on protein bars.
Whole foods versus processed foods.
Yes, I took the protein bars away and started doing one banana and a one boiled egg because I still needed something fast.
Yeah.
But it's crazy how taking that protein bar away has dropped my inflammation down.
Wow.
Adding the whole foods.
Yeah.
in.
Oh, I love that. And it's such a trial and error piece. And it's funny because there are some days where I'm like, hey, grab the protein bar, hit the goals, and just move on. Like that. Sometimes that's the kind of day it is. But then going, okay, that's not the kind of day. I could have a whole food today.
Right.
You know, and it's figuring out what's your best choice today, right now, not necessarily all the time. So that's beautiful.
Oh, and mine was all the time.
Okay.
Like a protein bar is my breakfast and a protein bar is my snack.
Oh, wow.
It was just too much.
Yeah, and I'll bet, because this happens to me every now and then, it's just a day where I didn't plan anything, and so I'm eating protein bars and protein shakes all day just to have something going on.
Right.
I get home and I feel so bloated. I'm like, oh my God, I need food, real whole food.
Yes.
I need to choose something.
Yes. Like you crave that salad with the nuts and things.
Yes.
I do that.
So amazing.
Yes.
Well, I'm looking forward to continuing to hear your journey, and just know that you'll have lifetime access to the course.
Perfect.
And things will continue to update in there. So new recipes are being added each week. Have you tried any of the recipes?
Yes. Well, I did the cheese bite, the cheeseburger
perfect.
bite.
Yes.
So I did
Those
those.
are
And
so
then
good.
Chris made something with bell peppers the other day. Something, I don't know.
Ooh, yummy.
That was
I love
good.
a good stuffed
Yes.
pepper. I've been on a shishito pepper kick. Those are really good too. They're sweet.
I'm not a cook.
Well, okay.
Yeah.
I'll have to make a recipe
Yes.
that has those in them. Yeah. But awesome. Well, thank you again so much for being a part
for having
tester.
me.
And I just, thankfully, I get to see you every week.
Yes,
so I
that's
will
true.
continue to hear about your journey and share it with the world.
Great.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And that's a wrap for today's episode. Thank you guys for listening and being here with us today. Thank you, Gwen, for being a part of our beta test for our Field Guide to Fat Loss Nutrition course. It's been a wild journey, and I'm just so excited to share this course with the world. It is for you if you are a busy entrepreneur, a busy professional in the working place, a busy mom or dad. If you are the type of person who is striving to take care of your family day in and day out, and you know you don't give yourself enough attention, this is for you. It is self-paced. You can go and chomp down on all the lessons whenever you want. There's new recipes added every single week. It's a lot of fun. You have the option of listening to me read you the PowerPoint slides. You can watch them. You can read through the transcripts. You can just listen to the audio without the slideshow. You have tons of options here. It is made so that you do the easiest version of this for you to get that information and apply it to your life. All right, that's all I have to say for now. Head over to our website, ttgnwla.com. TTG is short for The Training Ground. And head to the Nutrition tab. We'll put the links in the description below. And you can also find me on Instagram. I'm at Danny Phillips, or we are at TTG Sports Performance. Love you, and talk to you in the next episode.